Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. This song, I picked it because it's really cold outside. My apartment isn't actually cold. Although I second the other lyric, your hands are warm. Hang on, real quick. Ka-chow! Thank you very much, Empirical Woodland. 42-month streak. Don't run the set. Thank you, Wolf, for subscribing. Thank you, Twitch integration for working smoothly. Right. What are we going to do? We're going to play a brand new horror game, because it's Horror Game Mondays. They went away for a bit. I'm going to do horror games again. We're going to do Fear the Spotlight, because it's on the dashboard, and I've been looking at it. Oh, check it out as well. Wolf now has the magical girl. The magical girl sub badge. I don't know how much I trust that, especially given that is like, that's the Twitch something went wrong screen. Oh no. All right. What we got? Let's do a bit of that so I can actually see the damn thing. Oh, apparently we're playing Dead or Alive. Let's make him big. Subtitles on. Info. Don't click those. Don't be clicking on QR codes just because I have put them up on the screen. Also, yeah, you see, look, hang on. See, check it out. We're on a snowy street. We've been on a snowy street this whole time. I'm used to it. Rixtrus, maybe less so. Can I turn off that VHS fog? Kinda. Do you know what? That actually has made it a lot worse. There we go. Sorry. If Twitch crunches the bitrate, I guess we'll learn. That central thing looks like a pancake. Let's go get pancakes. Yeah, Rich is going to crochet.
Do you see anyone?
And I'm going to watch her do it.
It's totally empty. Let's go.
And it's going to be great.
Library is this way, right? Yeah, it's just around the corner.
Back in my day, we didn't need yellow paint. We could navigate our way around on our own. Anyway, here's a twinkly sign. The sign next to the door says faculty offices.
Ugh. I was just in the counselor's office last
Wait.
week. Oh, right. She said your boots were a distraction? Yeah, well, at least I got to sit in detention all day instead of going to class.
Why did we touch that?
If someone can't focus because of a cool pair of boots, that's their own fault. Right? Library, here we come. Oh, actually, the library's the other way? You really don't go to the library much.
Oh, yeah, the movie. With the T-1000 in it.
Live at the library,
And Frodo Baggins. And a really, really good cover of Another Brick in the Wall that kind of missed the point of Another Brick in the Wall. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm going to go through this door. No, I'm not. Why am I looking at it? Stop looking at the door. So yeah, my question is, why did my character touch that sign? Parentheses, are we partially sighted?
It's locked. Don't worry. I've got this. So, how did you learn to pick locks? My older brother. He was obsessed with lock-picking videos. He taught me all sorts of things before he moved away. Oh yeah? What else did he teach you? How to use pepper spray, how to forge my parents' signature, not to talk to cops.
Hell yeah!
You know, important stuff. Here we go. I can teach you too if you want. My parents would kill me if I ever forged their signature. They'd kill you if they knew where we were right now. That's true. My English teacher did say I needed more life experience for my college applications, but I doubt he meant breaking and entering. My corruption skills are work. Viv, get down. Oh no, is somebody there? No, it's just the security camera. Stay down and out of the light.
Oh, that's going to become the horror element, isn't it?
Wait here with me until I say go. Go, Viv.
Whatever the monster is, it's gonna have a big head, and it's gonna look around like that. That's why the game is called Fear the Spotlight. Huh? Yeah.
Get ready. Run for it. Phew, made it.
We are indeed hiding from the scariest monster of all. Teachers!
Holy crap. The weather couldn't be more perfect. I hope the board looks as old and creepy as I imagine. It totally does. You're gonna love it.
The poster reads, "Vote for Jessica for senior class president. A friend to all."
Friend? What a joke. Just last week, I overheard her talking crap about me in the bathroom. Ugh, what a jerk. We don't need friends like that. We've got each other.
Are they roommates? You two are roommates now, I've just decided. Oh, the library, you say? That's where we needed to go. What's my run button? Oh, L2. Alright. L2 it is.
Whoa. This must be it.
Quagga. Hi. Please enjoy your deluxe nothing. Click. Let me tell you something, brother. It was a snow day at work today. Here's where they keep our key cards. So like the delivery guy calls up. Actually, they didn't. I had to call the delivery guy. Photo display. Student Volunteer of the Month. Vivian Singh. Oh boy, I almost forgot about this. Hope Amy doesn't see. I won't hear the end of it. So yeah, I had to call up the delivery guy and be like, hey, can you guys, like, are you coming? Where's my delivery? It's been an hour. And they went, we're snowed under, we'll let you know. And they didn't let us know. So we just opened with no delivery and no customers either. And
I need to go grab the key for the display case. Sounds good. I'll go find a spot to set up while you're doing that.
what are we doing, by the way? Pile of books and trash left behind. I'll make sure to clean up this place later. Is that what Quagga is into? Sneaking into the library late at night? Illicit romancings? Among the 400s of the Dewey Decimal System? A memorial to those who died in the fire in 1991. There's a portrait of every student in the accident. So sad. All those people. That's 24 of them. How about that?
Hey. Oh. Hey. Everything okay? Yeah, of course. Just finding a spot to set up.
Oh. Are we voiced
Hey,
by
Vivian,
different
did you get that
people?
board? Not yet. I'm still working on it.
I think we're voiced by
Cool.
different people,
I'll be here whenever you're ready. Volunteer of the month. Ugh, you saw that?
but I don't know. You're gonna be teasing me about volunteer of the month. I'm leaving. So I don't actually know that Click. This is my first time playing it. My first time really seeing it. I know Elixir has played it, but in order to not spoil it, I mostly just had it on in the background because she's pretty cool. This month's display features a history of the occult. I was able to convince the librarians to showcase supernatural history, because I know Amy likes this stuff. I didn't realize it would lead to us breaking in and using it. Oh! Well, that's what we're doing. Click. We are... Oh, I can get into the librarian's office with this. Alright, so. Librarian's office will let us get a key. And then the key will let us get into the cabinet, and the cabinet will let us get a Ouija board. Plans for the school renovations. They finished construction recently. You can't tell there was a fire here. It's one of my inhalers. I must have left this behind. This will be useful if my lungs ever need relief. Actually, yeah, that would be useful because they, one of the things that I saw on the item screen there was lungs. Yeah, see? Lungs. Juicy gossip, but I don't have the time right now. I'm gonna have to ask Lady Mappy about that. Is that the juicy gossip? Okay, that's gonna need a pry bar of some sort, but that's not what I'm here for, right? Because here's a key. A note written between teachers. Please be careful not to leave important documents lying around. I've moved them to the bottom filing cabinet drawer to keep them safe. There you go. It's always a mystery which way tilting the stick left is gonna turn the camera. So like, yeah, this is hopefully the way that I want to go. Right. So, what we do? We use the key over here. What's that? A letter I wrote for Amy. I'm so nervous for her to read this. I really poured my heart into that letter. They are roommates! They're not roommates yet. They're going to be roommates.
Got it. Now, where did Amy go off to?
Oh, because I presumably Ouija board is the trade name, because like it's a toy, like how technically a frisbee is like very specifically that product, or a Hoover.
Got got the spirit board.
Yes! I mean... Welcome, Vivian. Please, take your seat, and we can begin. Tonight, I will be your guide into the world of the supernatural. Are you ready?
I think so. Just nothing too creepy, okay?
Don't worry. I've got everything under control. Just do whatever I say.
We're communicating with the dead.
Okay.
That's pretty creepy.
Good. To start, go ahead and place the spirit board on the table. Wow. This thing looks even cooler up close. Okay, next, we have to set the right ambience. I'll light these first two candles. Now you light the other two.
Oh, hell yeah. Playing with matches. Let's go. All the cool kids are doing it.
Have you ever actually done this before?
Well, not exactly, but I've read a lot about it.
Oh, what book?
No books, just trusty old internet forums. Okay? Well, there's one last thing.
I found a 12-year-old subreddit. This guy knows what he's doing.
What is that?
It's a rose I found in my locker last week. I don't know how it got in there, but it's all burnt and old. I have a feeling it has something to do with the school fire.
Wait, Amy, is that true?
I know it sounds crazy, but just play along.
It's not that. I believe you. But do you think this is safe?
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you. Okay, let's do this thing. Let's both put our fingers lightly on the planchette.
Which side is the ghost going to appear on?
Viv, you have to keep grabbing the planchette.
Oh, sorry.
Great. Just like that. Now repeat after me. With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
With hands entwined and
See,
hearts
that's how you
aligned,
know it's magic.
seek
Magic
the
has to
realm
rhyme.
of the undefined.
Spirits unknown, let your presence be shown.
Spirits unknown, let your presence be shown.
That should be it.
I
If
thought
there
there
are
wasn't
any
an
spirits here
evocation with the
tonight,
Ouija
we
board.
invite
You just
you to
sort of
talk
put
to
your
us.
hands on the thing and just like, are you there?
Please.
And then you move it to
show us
say
a
yes.
sign if you're here.
I don't think this is working. What was that?
Spirit, are you here with us?
Amy, was that you?
DG, hello, hello. Welcome on in.
Crap. I can't believe it's working. Spirit, who are you? Are you the one I hear following me in the halls?
Wait, what? Amy, has something been following you around?
Bit chilly. It was kind of a snow
Spirit,
day
are
at
you
work.
dangerous?
Oh man, I will talk about it when we get out of this tutorial area, but like,
Amy, I don't like this. I'm scared.
It's going to be okay, Vivian. Take deep breaths.
Amy, I want to stop.
the left-hand side.
Amy? Are you okay?
Buster Wolf.
I'll relight the candles.
So, like, one of my 7 o'clock starters showed up at 11:30. That is how long it took them to drive down there. And I says to Rixtrus, I have never felt more like somebody's dad than when one of my team drove up and she's obviously really rattled that she's like, I set off at 5 and I came here at like 5 miles an hour and I was just had my hands on the wheel straight ahead the whole time and I couldn't call you because then I'd be distracted. I'm like, do not even apologize.
Amy?
But like,
Amy!
I'm glad that you're here. Soothing dad voice. Let's de-escalate this a little bit.
Amy? Where did you go?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a candle. I tell you, do you know what else, Click? Our one customer should also not have come in. It was a really quiet day, but we got a lot of jobs done, I guess, so that's kind of cool. Also, I'm here now. I'm home. You know, we've got my friends. We've got... not quite data smoshing, that's something else, like bit crunching. And, oh, dang. Is that lit? Oh, look, they're all spooky Skelemans now! Oh, that's great. That's like proper Tales from the Crypt Keeper is what that is. There is very likely to be snow when Rixtrus visits, which means... Oh, that's gonna be a killer red light that chases us down the hallway, and I cry. Some sort of tunnel closed off by bars. What is that cold, bitter smell? Yeah, living in sub-Saharan Africa, apparently it doesn't snow a great deal, so yeah, when Rix just gets here and it snows, that'll be pretty cool. I swear if we end up in the Red Lodge again. Here's a question for you, DG. Rixtrus has asked me this question.
Are you okay?
Does snow have a smell? Because fairly frequently I will say, it smells like thunder outside. Because you know how thunder has that particular, like, all the dust gets pulled away so it's very clean? I wouldn't have said that snow has a smell. I have told her that to me it has an audible component,
Fire?
or rather like an inaudible component, because it's everything seems really, really still. Ah! Anyways, something about Kingdom Hearts is invading the school, and we've got to get away from it. There you go. Thank you, zombie children. Well, no, you see, that's really interesting. I genuinely do like getting other people's opinions on this sort of thing and perspectives. Like, hey, what is such and such a thing like? Or what is this like for you? And, there you go. I had never considered that. That's good. That's really, really good. I like that. I could see the gap in the model, but that's a really, really good camera trick. Let's not go that way. It's kind of scary over there. I have to go that way, don't I? Let's go that way. I just have in my head the idea that Rixtrus is going to be here, and I'm going to be like, babe, look! And whatever it is that we're doing has to stop because it's snowing. There are papers and textbooks scattered on the ground. Wait, is this right? Why are the pages dated 1991? Where am I? 1991. Man, what I wouldn't give. I was like 5 and really into Ninja Turtles and the A-Team and Speed Racer, apparently. Not Speed Racer, Battle of the Planets. Because they're the same. Give me 5! It's a statue of a girl with her hands reaching out. Why would somebody put this here? It's a payphone. If I can get out there, I can call Amy to see if she's okay. A fence covered in tape that says, "Caution!" Is this the burned area? I thought they finished renovating it last year. Hi. Well, then, I guess I don't get to see what that thing is right now. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Right. Right. This came up in Heartache's stream yesterday, but I'm going to do it today because it's my stream and my tiny child. So my mum got Tiny Child some Disney trading cards for Christmas, the type that I have, like the Lorcana stuff. And she's going through it, and she's like, "Oh, this is Anna. Oh, this is Elsa. Oh, this is Judy Hopps," and going through all the characters that she knows, and then she goes, "Scrooge McDuck. I don't know who that one is." And me and Rixtrus both are just like, and we slipped into a nice warm bath with Slippers and Werther's Originals because, as if you're too young to know Scrooge McDuck is. He's the richest duck in the world. And then she gave us that look, like when I told her that Rixtrus can't take her tattoos off. Tiny Child looks at me like, the hell are you talking about, the richest duck in the world? That's stupid. Why would he keep it all in a bin? There is a toolbox on the desk. It's a keycard reader. I do not have my keycard. Well, I don't have any tattoos, Click, so there's that. If you consider that. A note between students. Hey, are you trying out for the play this Friday? No way. Heather's just gonna get the lead again anyway. I overheard Crazy practicing in the bathrooms. She sounded pretty good. Maybe she will get the lead. The weird girl? As if. Plus, Heather always gets her way. faded headstone reads, "Light of my life, fire of my heart, my sin, my soul." Can I have that? The rose is stuck on something. I can get a better look if I dig the dirt. That's a really pleasant sound. I like that. Thank you. You stop that. We're gonna hang out in the underground tunnels again. You in? No duh. I heard there are some spy holes in every class somewhere down there. Isn't that creepy? Gross. Let's find them. Do you know what? I can actually see people doing that. There is a tube of welding glue in slot B34. I thought those buttons were rotating. They're just being all wobbly in PS1. Permit B34. I've never heard of it. Well, we shall have to consult the coordinator of materials not yet coordinated. The note says, "Hey Dana, could you return the toolbox to the repair guy that came last week? He left in a hurry and forgot his stuff. Said he had ghosts in the underground area. Must have been those kids again." That's just... So you know what's super cool? Actually, Amnesia does this as well. So you see how there's a bit of, like, texture fighting in the corner there? Like that. Oh, look at it go! That's great. Because that could absolutely be a bug that they saw and they just left in. Because that's great. Like, what happens a lot with Amnesia, or at least happened when it was relatively new, is mostly chairs, but the physics objects would just clatter around and through the walls on their own. But, like, no, that's just horror. It does that. It's an incident report that reads, "Students involved, Heather Moore, Chrissy Castro. In the locker rooms, students witnessed Heather locking Chrissy in a bathroom stall. Heather kept the door blocked, while other students dumped a bucket of water over Chrissy." There's a sticky note on top of the report. It reads, "Don't file this report. We don't want to deal with Superintendent Moore again. Budgets are tight enough as it is." Click, do you want to get timed out? Do you want to sit on the naughty step for 1 minute for every year of your life? Do you want to do that? Because I'll do it. I have got nothing. Wait. Question. Okay, so we kind of have to, like... I can't just be like, alright, is it the first 10 digits? No. Okay. The hell out of here, toolbox. Why is it 1? Why is the code 1? Alright, give me some tools. I want a screwdriver. And I want bits of some pliers. So... the vent is big enough for me to crawl through. I need to remove the screws before I can go in. Can I just move that? Okay, I can just move that. Alright, cool. So I don't want to do that just yet. Because I want that glue. How do I get that glue? I mean, I need a coin. So where do I get a coin? It made me very sad, Click. It made me look down at, like, my GameCube and my PS1 and PS2 that are underneath my TV and be like, Silent Hill 2 was 2001, wasn't it? It's a note between teachers. Hey, Dana, could you check if all the repair guy's tools are in the box? There should be pliers and a screwdriver inside. The code is 001. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. I found it. I found it. Everything is fine. I'm doing it correctly now, instead of just guessing what the answer is. A note to the Prinic pal. I saw some kids trying to sneak into the tunnels again. Luckily, Crane was there and stopped them before they got hurt. He said he would keep an eye on the sewer entrance to make sure the kids don't go in there. The window to the boys' locker room is open. How scandalous! Accurate. Accurate boys' locker room. Not enough wangs. A note between students. Can't believe Chrissy the weirdo has the guts to practice in front of me. Right? Who's she kidding? No way she beating you, Heather. Totally. I was making sure my dad talks to Mr. Crane, just in case. So jealous. Your dad being superintendent is so cool. There was a point when I was working the summer school in my high school, and I had to go into and through the girls' locker room to get something. And I was like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I get to go inside, I get to see the Sapphic Paradise. And imagine how disappointed 15-year-old me was when, what do you mean it's just the mirror image of the boys' room? Where's the, like, marble statues? And the Roman bath? Garbage. You reach into the drain and find 2 quarters. Oh! It's Siren Head, but not called that. Oh, okay. So you just straight up die. If seen, just die. And now we panic.
Jeez. What was that thing?
Okay, there we go. Didn't even have any, like, classy velvet drapes. Awful. Right, so. We use 5 Bs. Make selection. Or you B. 34. I remembered. You stop that. What did I tell you? I said stop it. This is a locker room. Stop peeking, please and thank you. Nice. Well, so here's the thing, Click, right? I don't... I'm not going to say that's not how any of that works, because, yeah, it's a horror game, and a degree of weirdness absolutely works really, really well. I'm going to bring up a soup can full of light bulbs right now, for no reason. It's just my wife. How do I open up my inventory? Oh, I guess I'm just doing that with my hands. I need to find a way to pry open the fingers. These pliers should do the trick. Oh! You're going to make me do this finger by finger, aren't you? That's really good. I hate it. No! DG, Rixtrus has many tattoos, and I like all of them. There's one that is Gallifreyan. That's my favorite one. We have... Actually. Did I read that? That's Phantom of the Opera Trials, right? Yeah. It'll be the biggest show Sunnyside has put on yet. All experience levels are welcome to try. Will you be the next star at Sunnyside? Wait, hold up. What's the plot to Phantom of the Opera? Like, I know the broad strokes, where there's the guy who... Alas, I did not perish in that science fair experiment. Although I wish that I had. This is... I've turned around. I read you? Nah, I read that one. Rixtrus and I have talked about, maybe a pair. I like the idea that like, maybe she gets my channel icon, and I get hers, 'cause, like, hey. Pairs. Old dude, slight less old dude, fighting over an inappropriately young woman who can sing. Was the Phantom burned in a fire? Is that what that is? And I'm supposed to be like, ho ho. I see what you have done there, game. A burnt letter and a rose. How did I never notice you before the audition? You are really something special. Your secret admirer. Well, then you... I'm gonna plier your fingers again. That's pretty good. That's really subtly creepy. That's pretty good. I like that. The phone works. I should be able to call Amy. Oops, I have to insert a quarter first. Perfect. Amy's phone number is 555-0199. Thanks, Numlock. Penny, hello, hello. Hope we're doing well. What I'm gonna do is Oops, that's not right. Amy's phone number is 011899981199253. Fine. Did I just give away my friend's Wi-Fi password? Maybe. It's the new emergency services
Hello?
number.
Amy, it's Vivian. I'm so glad you're okay.
Vivian, I'm relieved that you called.
Are you safe? I've been searching for you.
Of course I am, Viv.
Where are you? I'm so confused. The school looks completely different and...
I just finished getting ready. Please, tell me you'll make it to the theater to see me.
Getting ready? Theater? What are you talking about?
Don't worry, Viv. Everything is going to be spectacular. Just don't be late for the big show tonight at the Weber Building Theater.
Wait! Amy?
So yeah, Click. I'm not going to call out, hey, that's not how things work, because it's a horror game, right? And horror games, well, that's just how it do be. I think there is something to be said of things that are kind of right, but also kind of not. And the idea that there is... First of all, yeah, vending machine in the locker room, and that vending machine has glue in it. That's just layers of just being weird. What are you? Attempted palette. More like attempted posting in my stream. Get out of here. There it is. Irashaimase, everybody! Welcome on in. Thank you very much, Gothic Wally, for coming in with a team of many, many people. Currently playing Echoes of the Living. That sounds like something that's going to be spooky, and I might want to watch that. And maybe play it. Hi, I'm Cass. I'm a little penguin. Any and all pronouns, just please be nice. And we are currently playing through Fear the Spotlight. It's my first time looking at it, at least in depth. And I'm kind of into it. It is spooks. It's very Resident Evil. Alright then. If you guys need to raid and run, I get it. Thank you very much for bringing everybody over. And let's... If you want to stick around, you guys stick around. We're going to be playing... this. Seeing how we're doing. It's like PS1 style horror. It's pretty good. Resident 1 to 3 Resident Evil. Okay. 3 games I have never played. That's a lie, actually. Stonehenge did a little bit of one of them. We wanted to see how good Lord Canty would be playing Resident Evil. Because, like, surely if you guys have... Not Brown. Like, if people have played Resident Evil a lot, like a lot, then you know what to do, right? You go up, you go left, you get the key, you go down, you go right. We wanted to see how intuitive it would be for somebody who has genuinely never touched the product. How would he do? We think we did alright, from what I recall. Also, I dubbed in that cool trombone music. Of course Heather got the part. Mr. Crane sounded so excited after I auditioned too. Now Heather and Raoul get to play the leads together. Don't got a chance with him. Who am I kidding? I'd have to settle for understudy. And see, this is the sort of thing I was talking about, Click. Like, okay, cool. There's gonna be a courtyard in a school, right? This is the middle of the campus. But, like, why is everything rusty fenced off? Why is there no sky? What is happening? I like that. I think that's pretty cool. A note between students. Whoa, do you see they changed the underground tunnel entrance cover? It's this crazy looking lock. Oh, yeah, I heard Crane got it installed because we keep breaking in. What a buzzkill. The word came up, so I'm not going to have this chance again for a long time. Something I wanted to do was to go to DragonCon as Buzz Killington from Family Guy, just to see, A, how many people got the joke, and if I could actually deflate a room. It's like people are having a discussion about this cool costume that they saw, and I'd be like, I'll tell you what was very amusing. That Cloud cosplayer had his pauldron on the wrong shoulder. Just to see how many people did the thing. Weber Building. Electives, Art, and Theatre. It's jumbo air conditioning unit. It isn't making any sound. A strip of tape that reads, reminder, power supply is connected to the gymnasium. I don't think I can do... Wait, no. No? Okay, good. I was thinking... It's a metal placard. Gymnasium. Yeah, maybe I do have to go to the gym. Anything over here? What's that? Wait. Oh no, it's a consumable! Of course it's a consumable, it's a health item. I thought it was just like... Get yourself to safety, have a puff. Sounds like somebody's just screaming in your ears. Thank you, Ventolin. I have seen new Grab Friend. Grab Friend is baby. Baby duck. But also friend to baby duck. An info board. Welcome to the Bully Free Zone. Don't forget to enter our raffle and win a cool prize. Some general information on bullying and how to prevent it. It's a letter from the Prinnick Pal. Due to recent events, we are holding a mandatory anti-bullying seminar. This will remind students how they should behave at school. Alright, so here's the thing, Principal. The bullies know They just don't care. Like, it's not like doing this take the pledge to stop bullying thing. It doesn't matter. They just don't care. Tumbler for a raffle, but it won't move because the hand crank is missing. That door looks like the blue ghost from Pac-Man. Look at it. Wait. Pink paper hand, but somebody ripped it to pieces. The name Heather is written on it. Right, hang on. Boo! Silent Hill 2 would let me pratfall off the edge of that, and it'd be really, really funny. Did I just drift turn to a hole? Oh, I did. Amazing. See, this is what I was talking about. That's a better example of what I was talking about. That's called Z fighting. Because two textures on the Z plane are essentially placed on top of one another to the point that they are inside one another. And that's how it looks like that. The game can't figure out which one to put on top. Z fighting. A diary page. Someone left me a secret admirer note and a beautiful rose, too. Thought I saw Raoul looking at me in class. Maybe he did notice me after all. Bathrooms. If I found a way to raise the gate, I could get inside. Swimming pool area. I have only ever been... Oh, Rick's just that's so good! There are two textures inside you. They are vying for supremacy. Power diverter? Not exactly sure what that is. Looks like if I flip the switch, I can turn on the HVAC panel. Hastily written note. Hey, Fred! We installed this diverter to help power the new HVAC system in Weber. We only have enough power for the gym or the HVAC, so make sure it's only on when needed. For your safety, if the switch appears locked, please repair the fuse box first. Oh, taking that. A note from the maintenance department. Hey, Fred, we're a bit short-staffed right now, so no one could train you. If the fuse box breaks, you just need to replace the fuses. Everything else you need is right there in the fuse box. Gym. And add for high-velocity toilet flushes. There's a sticky note attached. Maybe this will help those backed-up toilets. Hang on. I'm going to need that, aren't I? Actually, no, where's my phone? Where are you? Why is it on the other side of the room? It, like, lives right next to me all day. And... there we go. Now, I know what I'm doing. I think. Password 3451. Right, so you are Gap, and then 4 was the Zodiac Killer, and then 5 was South Africa, and what was the last one? 1 is Pulse. Oh, jeez. This looks like my dad's voltmeter from when he did electrician stuff in school. And do not touch that. Okay. Oh, hell yeah! Click! You're a science teacher, right? Tell me how to solve this puzzle. The status indicator says that the pool is locked. How much do I need? That is a good question. Just replace the fuses. Everything you need is right there in the fuse box. This is karmic retribution for stumbling into the puzzle first time. So what if... Ahaha! Alright then. So what does that do? And then we put B fuse in there. This is totally safe, by the way. This is what you go to like a big industrial grade breaker box. You just like, yes, what do these buttons do? I'll just flip it back and forth. I'm going to blow myself up. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. No, wait a second. So. Right. Tilde. 4. Tilde. 4. Oh, it wasn't actually flipped over to the left. Hang on. Yeah, there you go. Tilde 4. Cool. And then you just turn on. Hell yeah. Alright, can I do this? Twice more. No. Because I need additional fuses. And I'm gonna guess, like down here. Nope. down here. Come on. There you go. Down here, it's going to ask for fuse E and F, right? Yes, it is. Okay, let's go get some fuses. Keep an eye out for that goblin kid. He likes looking around corners after I've solved puzzles. Do I need to do anything with you? No, right? Oh. It wasn't a button, it was a status indicator. I think. Yeah, because like now the thing's going. Bathrooms. Well, what was the other one that it said? And, do you know what, Click? Let's find out. I thought it was just, like, progress indicators. But... yeah, bathrooms are unlocked. Storage is unlocked. Everything you need is in the cupboard. I guessed that. Alright, and then storage is gonna be... there's a one. Do I? No. Click. Genuinely be careful. Get home safely, and I'll see you when you're back. How about that? Oh, hell yeah. Now we got a torch. That's a really nice touch, by the way. The fact that I've already put 2 and 2 together, so I know, hey, that's how we open up a vent. I don't need to select the screwdriver every time. The door won't budge.
Hello? Are you okay in there?
I'm fighting for my life! Don't come in! Alright, anyway. Oh, that's the exit. I was joking! You take the ring of cabinet keys. That's kind of gross. And you don't even have the decency to go, oh, dang, this is like Silent Hill 2. That's like Silent Hill Shattered Memories. But yeah, that's kind of like what people know about Silent Hill 2. It's psychological and depressing, and there's a bit with a poopy toilet. A note between students. Raoul has totally a crush on Chrissy, right? He's been staring at her in class. What, the quiet chick? No way. I think I see something at the bottom. But I'm not reaching in there until I flush out the black sludge. I'm gonna be real with you. I still would not pick that up. Like, that's why I wouldn't do well in a Saw situation. I just... Oh... I don't wanna... I'm gonna go this way because there's fewer loading seams this way. The game is just waiting to jump scare me. I can tell. I know that's what the game is going for. It's gonna give me a cabinet like that, and you open up one door. Oh, nothing there. What if I open up the other door? And then it goes, boo! Joke's on you, Siren Head. I ain't dealing with that. Alright, I need to get over there, right? How do I get over there? Well, we wait for him to go that way. Nothing! Nothing here. No girls here. Look, it says boys on the wall. No girls hiding behind this door. Nope. Not a single one. See, this is fine, because what we do is we go up and over, back down again. There you go, you see? Alright, now, can you give me a bit, my dude? Because I have to do more maths, and my science teacher friend is not here to tell me how to do more maths. So, you become you. No, come on. Here we go. You, fuse C and D. So, this time, so, omega 8. Yeah, come on. Oh, that's rotten. But that's kind of like how they did it with the toolbox, right? You couldn't just spin the numbers until you got to the toolbox. You had to actually, like, unlock the toolbox. Okay. What I'm going to do, just so that I don't forget, because I'm going to forget, is just rewire that so that that lights up and I know what I'm doing. I can come back here with E and F fuse and I know what I'm doing. Alright, what's that? The pool? The pool. How get to pool? Whoop! What do you mean? This is fine. That's how easy that is. Yeah, I'm brave and strong, and I know what I'm doing. This pool is filled with some sort of black goop. So gross. I don't want to touch that stuff. One of my primary schools had a pool. Only the one, though. And I mentioned before, I was tremendously disappointed because it was an above ground pool. Kind of lame. But also, like, it was like 2 feet deep. If that. So, hey, are you going to dive for the brick? No, I'm going to reach down and pick it up. That's what I'm going to do. Moshi mosh!
Hello? Amy!
Do you really think I'd date you, Viv? I know about that sad, sappy letter you wrote me. You don't even have the guts to say it on my face.
No. No, wait. I know this isn't you, Amy.
Just go home, Viv. I'm happy here. So happy.
What was that number again? Ah, doesn't work.
I'll save you, no matter what. Even if you do hate me.
It's an incident report about a student who was injured. Heather slipped while on the diving board and broke her leg. She stated there was an oily substance on the diving board that caused her to slip. Unfortunately, we could not find evidence of the substance. We believe this was an accident. It's a sticky note. Password reminder. Yeah, both teams won gold. Boys swim team gold 1987. Girls swim team gold 1980. 1990. 1987. Oh, that's not it. Ahaha. Dear teachers, please stop leaving important notes lying around because that way people can solve the puzzles. Actually, can I open you? I got like a big ring of keys, right? Yeah. I have to know. I'm going to have to check every single one of them, because if I don't, that's going to be the one that does have the jump scare in it. This, by the way, this is a cool feature, and I appreciate that the game lets you do that. Just let me peer through into other rooms. That's kind of cool. Am I going to regret doing that? Well, at least Siren Head's gone. Oh! Yeah. Alright, cool. So that's the exit. Did you see that crazy accident with Headless slipping on the diving board? They're being really careful here now. Mr. Fitz even shut off the drain pump and put the valve in his office. That is really good Foley work. Oh my god, yes! So, like, in addition to the water draining out of the pool, something's sloping around in my left ear. Caution, wet floors. Not an instruction. High risk of slipping and falling. No horseplay tolerated. We could have gotten past that anyway. That's fine. Don't worry about it. A burnt letter and a rose. Dear Chrissy, understudy no longer. It's your turn to shine. Your secret admirer. One of the few things I do know about the Phantom of the Opera is that they did a sequel called, I think it's called Love Never Dies, and if you want to get Ada riled up, get them talking about Love Never Dies. The plot being, no, the Phantom actually was in love with her, it's fine. What the heck am I supposed to do here? I know what we do here. I know what we do here. I know what we do here. No! Shouldn't have done that, because now it saved me in a panic state. I'm gonna have to use my healing item. Man. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine! And the monster is polite enough to not interrupt me while I am dealing with puzzle items. So we use a tombola, and that's how we get crank. Oh, that's how we use the crank. No, Empirical Woodland, you're thinking of you one from The Evil Within. Giant cube head man. He holds all of your secrets. I think that's what the point of Giant Cube Head Man was. Right. Fuse Echo. Fuse Foxtrot. Why is this one bloodied? I don't know. Alright, Omega 1. Splendid! Oh, and now, what I can do... I don't know if you saw me just pop up into the world there. What I can do... HVAC. Is that it? Guess the HVAC system should have power now. That's really good as well. No? Alright. Hello. Presenting our new star, Amy Tanaka. That's just her entourage, I guess. Right, so, now that we've done that, what we can do, head over... Why is that building on fire? I mean... Contextually, that's a very silly question. Why is that building on fire? Because this school has burnt down. That's the plot. Congratulations on paying attention. Smoke in the building is cleared out. The fire has not. Okay. Like, even if it's just one, the game's gonna jump scare me with one of those. And that's all it needs to do. Just the one. Like, the That one bench in Dead Space, you know the one. A few students were bullying Chrissy in the arts hallway, but Raoul stopped the fight. Both students were counseled on the situation and are back in class. So glad the anti-bullying assembly had an effect. Some degrees framed for the school counsellor. There are fire sprinklers on the ceiling. I can get into the theater if I find a way to turn them on. Oh no! Oh, this is hateful. So, what are you? Oh, okay. I gotcha. So you go like that, and then you go like that. That is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Thank you, game. Yes, you. May I have those keys? Thank you. Fire of my heart, never shall we part. Cool. Well. Thank you. Something else this game needs to do, by the way, is just have that move. You know, like the one that clutched the rose tightly? It just needs to turn and look at me, because that gets me every single time a game does that. You know how many times Fatal Frame did that? 3. But, like, it worked. Map of all the classrooms in this building. I can make notes here if I get lost. Oh, hello. Thank you, game. To keep spawning those health items, I'm going to keep needing them. Question. No. Okay. I was kind of wondering if I could actually read the list at a point. Guess not. Right, what are you? Drama? Drama. Or as we used to call it in when I was at high school, drama. And I don't know why. That is just how we pronounced it. What's going on with this rug? Big metal hatch with a strange keyhole. Degrees and awards. Teacher must have been really serious about theater. Some kind of construction contract. Description of work. Installation of a prop chandelier. Additional notes. Client requested chandelier to be installed, hanging over the stage. 3 ropes will be used to secure the fixture. If you understand the risks, please accept this agreement. The contract is signed by several members of the school staff. What are you? Alright, you just want them fainting couches. Ro, thank you for standing up for me last week. I'm really excited to be in the play together. Mr. Crane says I need extra acting lessons, so I have to stay late after school with him most days. But maybe we can practice together sometime on the weekend. Can I swoon? Perchance languish? No? Fine, this game's stupid. Can't even languish on a chaise line. What's the point? What is the point? The debris is far too heavy for me to lift on my own. Music class. I never liked music class, because like the main thing that they were trying to get us to do was to be able to read music. I can read music before I came to that class. Also, I'm a drummer. I don't need to read music. Give me a time signature, and I'll give you a beat. Did you see Raoul and Chrissy are hanging out together now? Isn't that because they're both leads in the play? Well, I see them giggling together and passing notes in class. Feels more like just friends. Way to go, weird girl. You must be one of those popular guys at school. See, that's how you know it's the 90s, by the way. Check it out. We got component cables. Oh, you love to see it. I do, anyway. This game has made no secret of the fact that, hey, do you like Silent Hill? We like Silent Hill. I swear to God, if this is going to be a poem about birds... New practice schedule for Phantom of the Opera. All orchestra students participating must attend each session. Oh, the poor students have to practice so much. Alright, hang on. Okay, so it's not going to be... It's not going to be any of these notes. So it's not going to be, hey, go and find the birds. Can I make any words out of this? Right. The word that I just spelled was dead. the hell out of here. That's the answer to the puzzle. Once again, learning to read music comes useful in video games. I tried telling Mr. Crane that I quit, but he wouldn't accept it. He said I couldn't quit the show, and it was my time to shine. It sounded like a letter I got. I have a feeling he knows something about Raoul's disappearance. How was I met? Do you know what? I'll bet you I have to find a videotape and a series of component parts, and it will play those notes. And I have to follow along with those notes on the screen, because that's why it turned off when I got the answer to the puzzle. Is it me, or is practicing for this new play been really intense? No, we've all been feeling the stress. The drama teacher has been micromanaging everything. Ugh, can't wait until this play is over. I was kind of half expecting Siren Head to show up and be like, alright, jerk around with my puzzle chain with you. Well, let me tell you, kid, you go and solve these things the correct way. I'm so glad that's what the answer was and I got it right. It's called a medicine tactic variable. You can also, it's a little easier in Hex, because then you've got some, you have more than 8 letters to work with. But, yeah, dead beef, that's the one that people tend to use, and that's why I thought to use dead. Painting of a couple holding hands. Looks like someone is watching them in the distance. I would have put somebody on the other side of the glass if I had done that. A diary page. Can't believe it. Raoul asked me to be his girlfriend. We made it official and bought promise necklaces at the mall. Now kissing him on stage will be even more romantic. There are hearts drawn all over the page. How do I use this? This one, right? Sure. Let's just take that. Actually, because what do you mean he can talk now? Has he always been able to talk? Because basically he's just been sort of screaming at us until now. Alright, how do I... that's how do I... You... I can't do that on my own. Sneeze. Sorry, everyone. Hi. See, Empirical Woodland. I have the rhythm. I'm the drummer. It's kind of my job. That's why I like rhythm games as much as I do, because what is the point of the rhythm game? Do things in time to the music. I'm a drummer. That's what I do. what's going on with this. See, when I say this is obviously Silent Hill, that's why. Radio. What's going on with that radio? Looks like it was hung differently from the others. That was a good one! I got another admirer letter. I thought Raoul was my admirer, but now I'm sure it wasn't him. I'm so scared. I feel like I'm constantly being watched. I should show this letter to Raoul. Sorry, I'll give that a minute. A burned letter and a rose. How could you break my heart? He will just hold you back. I won't let him ruin our special night. So yeah, it's the Phantom of the Opera then. Thank you, Rixtrus, for explaining to me the Phantom of the Opera. I nearly bought that, by the way. We got all these cool books in at work with, like, hollow foil front covers. They look like super rare trading cards. And the Phantom of the Opera one has... Yes. The Phantom of the Opera one has, like, silver hollow foil pages. It's really cool. Are you just in the corridor now? No. But when you go away, you know what I'm gonna do? Duck into the drama class. Hell yeah. So. Alright, so that actually didn't help any. Denied. Okay. See, I did look over there. And like, well, that's obviously the door I have to go through. Because this one's covered with junk. But now I have a means of removing junk. Broken face of a statue. Expression looks so sad. By the way, my other suggested solution for that piano puzzle, I was gonna go and get my notes for Silent Hill 1, because someone has scribbled it on the inside of the manual, how to do the bird piano puzzle. And I was going to see if it was just that. Literature class! So, how did we... So what I think this is... Romeo and Juliet. But probably not, though. It will not let me brute force another puzzle. That's fine. Oh, what a topical reference! Thank you, OHT. Yeah, you knew when this thing came into class, there was... You were going to be tracking Zeppelins over London when that thing came out. My god. Student delinquency slip. Student name, Raoul Rousseau. Reason for delinquency, unfeasibly cool name. Notes, I've not been able to make contact with student. But damned if we're not going to give him a detention in his absence. That's what you get. Somebody scribbled all over this whiteboard. Note between students. Dude, people have been freaking out since Raoul went missing. Yeah, Chrissy has been in the media room printing all those posters. It's so sad. Do you think she could have done something? No way, she's so depressed. Maybe she ran away to get away from her. So much gossiping. Keiko's missing and they're joking about it? So cruel. I heard that. Are you? Yes, you are! No, nobody here, just those lockers. Don't worry about it. Erin's fine. See? Look, it's fine. A school announcement. All students must return home if you are not involved in an after-school activity. For your safety, please follow these rules. Do not talk to strangers. Walk together in groups. If a stranger approaches you, just say no. Hey kid, you don't want to dislike not getting in my car? No? That's how they get you, like quadruple negatives. A biology book. For our next project, we'll be dissecting a lovebird. Lovebirds are known for choosing one mate for life. If we break their heart, will they be able to move on and find a new mate? A small dissected bird. Yup. Careful now. The organs look pristine. Can I do anything with that? No, I can't. What? Yes. In my high school, it was cow eyes and cow hearts. But you see, that's not thematically appropriate to the theme of this video game, Rixus. So, lovebirds. You gotta kill the lovebirds. Do you get it? The cage was damaged in the fall. There's something wrapped around the mannequin's wrists. I can bend the bars with the right tool to grab it. All right then. I really wish I had making a map. Making? The hell word is that? Taken a map is what I meant to say. Nothing. Nothing at all. It's fine. In fairness, I also didn't do the dissecting. I deferred to my teacher. Because it is gross and weird. And I didn't like it. And they hadn't, like, invented autism and texture sensitivity yet, so I was just weird and a pansy. It was a change from the other one, but, like, come on, sir. And that's how we solved that puzzle! Without Raoul, I feel so broken. Why am I still in the play? I only auditioned because I wanted him to notice me. And now he's gone. There's no point in doing the show anymore. I told Mr. Crane today that I quit. Alright, so now I'm going to head back to the... The door is locked. Now I'm going to head back, eventually, to the... Hello? Now I'm going to head back to the, music room to show you guys how I was supposed to have solved that puzzle, and not... You didn't run away this time. Why didn't you run away this time? Like, you're still there. Hi? How you doing? You pick up a strange key. You guys really, really need to do a better job of the polygons on these weird, creepy children, because that looks suspicious as hell. Now, is this gonna count because I'm not beside a locker? Or am I going to need to quickly duck inside this classroom again? Let's find out! Garbage! Garbage is what that was. Also, I get it! Like, fear the spotlight, because it's about a stage play. There's a... What exactly do you want from me, game? I would have said, ideally, digital media. Did I do digital media? I didn't, but now we've got additional wonky filters to have to deal with. That's grand. Message on the screen says, please insert disk to save file. A poster. Transparency printers are now available for use. You can print out transparencies used for overhead projectors. Use the designated computers for printing when you have a file ready. Okay, so I'm still on a... Yeah, I'm still in a caution state. Diary page. I can't stop thinking about the letter I got before Raul went missing. I tried to tell my parents about it, but the note is gone. I couldn't find it. They don't believe me. Too scared to go to anyone else. I need to do what I can to find Raul. Stack of missing posters. Missing. Raul Rousseau. Last seen at Sunnyside High on 0301. That top-notch graphic, that printing station thing, yes. I fully believe that that is real. Genuinely. Use the computers on this table to print documents. Printer is ready. Please insert disk with data to print file. Okay, so that's going to be find a disk, use it in the first computer, use it in the second computer. I'm leaving. But yeah, so it's called Fear the Spotlight because actually it's about being in the play. And if you... Great! And if you're in the play, well, by golly, you are going to get in trouble. So, was it the music room? Yes, it was the music room because there was a piano. I'm under the table and I'm not looking at you. You can't see me if I don't look at you. Yeah, there we go. Good job. It's just blocked off. Can't go that way. So don't get cocky. Oh, yeah! I completely forgot the drama class had a little hatch in it. So that's you, right? It's just a hex key. Don't worry about it. Allen wrench is the trademark name. You're not allowed to call it that. Placard with a name written on it. Too old and faded to read. thank God for that. You. Go! We picked up a blank floppy disk, along with an actual blank VHS tape. Look at that. Neve would appreciate that. Right, you're gonna pop in at the other side of the room, aren't you? And now I gotta, like... That's not who I was expecting. I was expecting I'd have to, like, duck in and out of those runs right there to, avoid the spotlight. I'm glad I didn't stick around by the door. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna duck into the toilets right there. Because I feel like... Are you looking right at me? Don't look at me. Go away. Oh yeah, there's no through route here. What a nuisance. Can I do anything with you? Like, what is this? Unless that... Unless that's the one for the sanitary products. Okay, cool. Let's not think around with that. You are still just a note. Don't want to look at you. Okay. I hope you guys appreciate this, by the way. I already solved this puzzle with my amazing brain. I'm just doing this to figure out, like, what the actual answer is. Oh, no! Yeah, it's gonna be through that door right there, the music lab. So, we know what the answer is to this puzzle, having solved it. How's this gonna go? Right, turn you on. Connect your component cables. Really? Fine. Video goes into video. Left ear goes into left ear. Right ear goes into right ear. This square peg goes, etc., etc., etc. Right, and then you require a VHS tape. Oh. That's kind of boring, honestly. You just telling me what the guide is? Also, Rickstress, if you would like that and it does not ship to you, let me know. We can ship it to me. I'll get that. And then hand it over to you. Alright. I'm really annoyed at that puzzle. Although, in fairness, what the heck else was it supposed to be? What are you? Art. Didn't we do everything in art? Yes, we did, because that's when Spotlight came in and started talking to us. Wild. So it's kind of interesting that there are now multiple spotlights. Because, like, I had thought, perhaps sensibly so, that we were trying to escape from an enemy. I don't want to say like Pyramid Head, because there's multiple instances of Pyramid Head. But you get me. We're hiding from that one thing over there. But, yeah, here there's two of them in the ceiling. We're hiding from a concept now. Alright, where am I going? Poetry and a computer lab. Surely there's got to be something to do in biology as well. Like, aside from getting the cables from that guy? Or is it just like, nah, man, we're doing something way too poignant. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is head over to the computer lab. Which was over this way. Hey kid, stop all the downloading. Help computer. Hang on. Surprisingly, I have the perfect emote for this. Check it out. Please make the sound. That's not the sound I wanted to hear at all. So what we need to do now... sneak over here. Sneak under the desk. Oh, that's good. Like leaving a burning trail in his wake. You go quickly, quickly, quickly. Also, seems like Spotlight can see really well, but not here, because, like, hello? The sound of a floppy disk doing its thing? And you're just going to ignore that? You gonna ignore this dot matrix printer? No, 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 pick it up! Pick it up! That was pretty tense. That was pretty good. I kind of like that one. Alright, let's go. I was thinking of XCOM the Bureau. What were you thinking of? It's heavily redacted. That's right, my tax forms. Love blooms in bright light. My cage hides in the deep dark. I think I've got something here. Love blooms in bright light. My cage hides in the deep dark. Curtain rises at dusk. Betrayal came before the show's start. So, love blooms in the daylight. In the daylight. And the cage hides in the dark. And then betrayal, show starts. So, like, sunrise, right? Oh. Curtain rises at... Oh, that's great! Look at that! That's really good! Anyway, curtain rises at dusk. Betrayal came before show... Oh! Oh! I gotcha. I getcha. So you... There. Pick up the face piece. A diary page. Opening night will be my chance to find out if Mr. Crane is hiding something. Well, he is busy. I'll take his bag, see if I can find anything about Raoul. I hope that I'm wrong about everything. Come on, come on, come on! Let's go! Oh! I remember. Remember when I said, hey, this statue just needs to, like, look around? It can't, because it doesn't have a face. But you know what I have? Things that will make a face. You. Oh, yeah, and even have the big hollow shape and everything. Didn't notice that. I played through XCOM the Bureau, and they do a couple of very clever things with the story. By which I mean one very clever thing with the story that Warhammer 40,000 Fire Warrior did on the PS2. And that game had Tom Baker, Brian Blessed, and Peter Serafinovich. So, like, what the hell? Expensive looking home stereo system. Did someone live here? It's a utility tunnels map with notes written all over it. Usual hangout spot, enters at 8 a.m. Uses bathroom in electives hallway. A stack of blank VHS tapes. Zone 1. Video feed of a dressing room. Zone 2. Video feed of the theater entrance. Zone 3. It's just static. Zone 4. It's a video feed of the girls' locker room. Oh, it is, because there's the little thing where we got the rose. That's a Kodak! This game has gone in directions I do not wish for this game to have gone in. Oh, no. We are really into paper. This photo album is completely empty. Old disposable camera with no pictures remaining. Some diagrams for a stage play. There's an ornate chandelier handing over the stage, and positions for all actors. Shriveled roses. They were probably really pretty once. Water conduit failure detected. Zone 1 is off. Zone 2 is off. Zone 4 is off. Zone 3 is off. Okay. What else have we got down here? Well, I mean, I didn't go this way, so, let's... Alright, okay. I was gonna say, here's how we know. Do the janitor's keys open that door? No. That'd be a little too easy, wouldn't it? A sewer tunnel. Collapsed and totally blocked. Looks like the bars were sawed off at one point. That's a good visual, by the way. That's a really good visual. Like, the game is very obviously cribbing notes from Silent... Look at this Silent Hill 2 setup! It's cribbing notes from the Silent Hill series, but, like, there's a hole in the wall here. Looks like someone dug it out from this side. I can crawl through. But I will happily call out and mention good, like, framing and stage directions for stuff like that. Ooh, hi. What's in the tunk? A diary. I did it! I went through Mr. Crane's bag. There was a small key and some photos, all of me. I feel sick. One of the photos was taken from where the mirror is in this room. I know there's an opening behind it. The show is about to start, but I need to find out what's behind there. I hope I can find Raoul. A small promise necklace. I would have thought you'd be able to take that, honestly. Like, you get both halves of the necklace, and that's... That's the special ending, I guess. Some old dresses and costumes. They're beautiful. They're covered in dust. A burned letter and a rose. My star, tonight is our night. All the pain will have been worth it. I feel like at a point, like, even the teachers are not going to go, look at this Silent Hill 2! I feel like at a point, even the teachers are not going to be like, ho, boys will be boys, and they'll be like, alright, so somebody has clearly been stalking this child, and I'm not into that. It ought to be stopped. A small cot. It's old and dirty and has a smell I can't quite figure out. It's probably what is known as post-mortem evacuation. You take the bloody pipe. And there's the other half of that necklace.
A bird in a gilded cage, sung by Harry Anthony, Edison Record.
I'm going to start talking now, because this sounds like it's something that's copyrighted and is heavily muted. So let's just pop. Because I don't like the sounds of that. There is a bit in Silent Hill Downpour where well, there's several instances where in Silent Hill Downpour where Born Free plays, and no, man, don't do that. So go. Pump status normal. Is that gonna... Oh, that's still going. I'm not gonna lie, I do like old-timey music like this. But, like... It's kind of sad, because when you think about it, like... Every one of these guys is dead. Oh, okay, so, like that. It's showing you where the water's going. Look at that. And now, Zone 2. Because that's where the theater front end is. Amazing. What? Zone 3, hi? Oh, that's good. That's good. What's in Zone 3? I'm gonna go there, and it's gonna be Spotlight, and I'm gonna die, and it's gonna be hilarious. Game, you are more restrained than I am. I would have put something there. Okay, quickly, keep going. Do I need to look at you? What are you doing? Thank you. God, I wish I could have done that to start off with. Why didn't I think of that? I was worried, am still. This is live. Hello. A little bit worried that that's going to get claimed on the Content ID system. Because, like, I'm worried if I sneeze, UMG's going to claim it. You know? So, like, don't. Okay. So, That's funny. Like, because it's the PS1, they've just sort of modeled, like, piles of jelly. Don't be touching none of that. But let's follow this cable. To a generator. Give me that. ×2. Amazing. Good. A note between students. I'm so glad Amy replaced Chrissy for the show. Chrissy didn't understand Corinne's vision. She was too obsessed with her dead boyfriend. Yeah, what a loser. At least they're together now. Let that chandelier crushed her. She deserved it. It can't be real. That's gonna be the stage, isn't it? And that's gonna be like the teacher door from Kay Gordon from Silent Hill, the first one. And alright. What do you got for me, game? Make it a good one. Oh, yeah!
I can't believe I actually found you. I'm coming to get you. Hold on just a little longer.
Do you remember when this game was about that? I do! Whoop. Right, so that's where I'm going next. Go on. Go away. Go away. Can I reach that from here? Nope. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Hi. How you doing? We're good. I'm good. That's really good as well, by the way. The fact that this is... Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez! I brought that upon myself. Right, where next? Probably that way, right? Duck! Duck! I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. I've been pushing the A button to crouch because that's what it is in Overwatch. This whole time, I've been like, why not crouch? Oh, that's why. Why fuck? No eat soup, you know? But we did it and we got there. Alright, how... Alright, so you come this way. I think that's where I'm going next. That's going to turn off the next run of puddles. And it will let me get to that generator. Yeah. Alright. Let's go. Oh, come on! I was hiding under the table. You... Nah, come on. You can't have that. Alright, under this table. And then the next time it moves, like, away from me, I'm gonna go turn that off. And then that will let me get up to the stage. Good. That's not safe. That's not safe at all. Go away. Okay, so that's fine. I'm gonna have to wait for it to go, like, to my right. And then... where are you gonna go next? Over there. That's fine. Good. It's gone away.
Amy!
Everything is fine.
Don't worry. I'll get you out of there.
Do you know what? This is for sure the ending. This is some pretty good timing, actually. Because, like, I think I can do this in one stream. Famous last words. We'll see how it goes. Also, since we're on the topic empirical, because I keep coming back to it, something Crowley9 has brought up that he really likes with the Bureau is, there's one bit you come to a little town that's been taken over by, like, mind flayers or whatever, and the people there can only do the same thing they were doing when the town got hit. So you see a lot of people just, like, opening and closing the car door over and over again. And there's one guy giving another man a shave with a straight razor, but at this point he's just running a razor over a skull, because he's just been doing that for hours, and, like, that's terrifying.
Spirit board, but then things got blurry, and I started dreaming about a monster that locked me up in this cage. This is all real?
I'll catch you up later. First, we have to get you out of here.
You're not taking her away from me.
Oh! Oh, look at you! Puzzle items highlighted by the light. Look at you, puzzle items. I know what I have to do.
It's that thing! The one that put me in here! Crap, what are we gonna do?
I have to end this, for good. It's the only way we can get this thing to stop.
Be careful, Viv. Mess him up.
Now, how am I going to do this?
That's clever. I blew myself up. I'm smart. So what we do is, not that. Yes, that! We lure it into the, what's it? I need to grip the barbed wire with the right tool. We make it jump into the electric puddles so that it blows itself up. And then, the next one, screwdriver, right? Because... yes. Pliers. Times Cass has broken the game. 1. Maybe not. What have I been doing this whole time? You have to, like, wrench it apart rather than, like, just using the pliers. Alright. Over here, nerd. And then this time, we unscrew the screws. Because I saw the screws glowing in the cutscene. Right. And then... you. Well, you know what?
Now, how am I going to do this?
Yeah, it's dropped a save right at the start of this fight. So what we do... we do that. We avoid that. And now we play the game properly. Marvelous! So we... do you know what? It said pry. That's on me for not reading it correctly. I thought it was just like... you know... you'd use the pliers like you use a pair of pliers. Click! Oh, okay. I was gonna say, now what? Because it belted away the puddles? I'm gonna go turn on this last generator. Because now, there's 2 ways for it to blow itself up. Insomnia Aaron, hello. Hello, hello. You join us for the boss, the final boss. My character's panicking because I blew myself up a couple times. But that's just what I get. I shouldn't have done that. So what we have to do is trick this thing into hopping into one of these puddles. doesn't seem to want to. But of course it does. Hi! Like, of course it doesn't, because that's how it gets beaten up. And it knows that. How? How did that not just melt me? How did that one? This game's silly. Do I want to start over? I may wish to start over. There we go. Let's start over. I can do this.
Now, how am I going to do this?
So now it jumps towards me. And does that. See, that was the problem that I had the last time round. Was that it wasn't hopping up and down like that. This is the wrong item, it says. I know. You. Can I turn that back on again? Oh, I can. That's good to know. Like, I've been trying to do it once per generator. But if I can just keep turning on the stage one, that is nice and useful. Like, I think the secret is to get vaguely close to it when it starts going into searchlight mode. Because then it does hop towards you rather than, you know, flying around like it is doing here. Don't run through it. Come on, Cass. You know better than that. Allegedly. Hell yeah! I need something hard to stab the glass with. Ahaha! That feels quite cathartic. I don't know how I feel about stabbing it in the eye with a screwdriver. No thanks. Yeah, check it out. We did it, everybody. Everything is fine.
Vivian!
killed that thing.
Did I really beat him? Is he gone?
The swirly glasses aesthetic. I don't know if I go for that for like a protagonist, because it's fairly hard to react to
Let's
things.
not stay around to find out. We gotta get out of here. Holy crap!
Lead the way. I'm just going to assume you know where you're going. I sure don't. Why do I have to lead the way with the running? I've got the asthma.
Any idea where we're going?
Anywhere but here.
Oh, that's really good actually. That's the exit. Like we just came in through there. And that's how you know that this isn't a PS1, because intentionally warping models like that, the PlayStation has a nightmare. Hey, there we go, everybody. We did it. That was this game. Fear the Spotlight is what it's called, and I liked a lot of what it did.
Where are we?
Like I say, it is very obviously wearing its influences on its sleeve, but it doesn't
I can't believe it.
like dwell on
Amy,
it too
are
hard,
you
and it
okay?
doesn't get it
Do you remember what happened?
completely wrong, like Signalis did.
It's all a jumble.
But like,
I can't tell what was real and what wasn't.
yeah, that was pretty good.
I just remember being so scared. I don't know what that thing we saw was, but thank you.
No, just bear me a second. Just let me check a little
I don't
something.
think I would have made it out of there without you.
Amy, I was so scared too. Scared I'd never see you again. Scared I wouldn't be able to tell you. All night I've been wanting to share something with you. I even wrote it all down because I was afraid to say it, but I'm done being afraid. Amy, I like you.
Woo!
You know, in that way.
There you go, Aaron. Get your pride flags out, everybody. We like
Oh, Finn.
pride.
I'm so sorry about tonight. I only did all of this to try to impress you.
And pride goths.
Because-
Hell yeah.
Well, I feel the same way. But you're the one who's impressive. Even more than I already
The story
knew.
is a bit of a jumble. I'll say that, because
Now let's get the hell out of here.
boo!
No. I mean, yeah, let's go. But no, don't say it like that.
Also,
Can we have
boo
like
that
something
writing.
Spooky from now on.
I mean, definitely no more spirit boards. But it's a scary movie, okay?
It depends. How
Like
scary.
that kind of dialogue and that sort of wow, that just happened is what I consider to be like the spoken word version of corporate art. Also, game, you had the chance to nudge the planchette over to goodbye. You could have done that. Dear player, we want to share our deepest gratitude with you for playing Fear the Spotlight. The two of us put our hearts into creating this game, and even though it's not perfect, we couldn't be prouder of what we achieved. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate that you trusted us with your time to play our game. We sincerely hope that you experienced even a little bit of the joy we had while making it.
Actually, Amy, I've got one more thing I want to do before we go.
Okay, don't take too long.
I did have fun playing this game. That's right. And what is in this? Oh, Schrodinger's cabinet. The folder is labeled 1991. It's a newspaper interview with a student on opening night. I was towards the back of the theater when the fire happened. Everyone saw Chrissy running on stage. We thought it was the show starting, but she wasn't even in costume. She started yelling for help, and the chandelier above crashed down and burned us into flames. It was awful. Tragedy at Sunnyside. It's still a mystery who untied the ropes that held up the chandelier. Unfortunately, many witnesses backstage did not survive the fire. Note from Superintendent Moore. Staff administration. As you know, Sunnyside High is still struggling with the admission rates after the fire. Unfortunately, we do not have enough funds to keep everyone on staff for the next year. The note goes on to list several teachers who will be fired from their jobs. It's a report from the construction company. Upon demolishing the arts hallway, our workers found some videotapes hidden under the drama classroom floorboards. Also, a strange furniture in the underground sewers. Please see the provided photos. Let us know how to proceed. More than a decade after the tragic fire at Sunnyside, the construction of the damaged areas of the school begins. Principal Lee. Daria reference? Principal Lee, I just looked over the report from the construction company. If this gets out, parents will be withdrawing their students, leading to a loss of funding. This tragedy has done enough damage to our reputation. Tell the workers to destroy everything and get rid of these photos. Superintendent Moore. Sunnyside High celebrates the completion of new facilities. It welcomes its largest class of students since 1990. Like, we look vaguely Daria-y as well, don't we?
Yes. You shouldn't be in here, Vivian.
Every game's gotta be the start of a prologue of a sequence of unfortunate events. There's your sequel hook. Go by Fear the Spotlight to Fear Harder. Right now! Not actually. We'll do that next time. Alright. Amazing.